Hello there. Um, just starting another stream of Madden 19. Obviously, it's not 20. I don't have 20. Otherwise, I'd probably be doing 20. Obviously, if you were to look at my uploads and stuff for my live streams, last night I did like a 6 hour and a half live stream, which I basically been saying it's 7 hours. So a pretty long live stream, played I think week 2 to week 6. And then obviously week 7 is the bye week, as you see on the top. And so what I've jotted down, because I got my notepad of all my ideas for my channel and all that stuff, and to keep me on track with this team that I may have to double check that we have right now within this next draft, because we have traded basically everybody. We've traded Randall Cobb, Aaron Rodgers, Brian Bulaga, Daniels, even though he was injured, so whatever that team got him, literally he's injured, so he's out for 6 weeks. Who else? Jake Ryan, Blake Martinez, Clay Matthews, and then I think there was someone else, but I think that's it. But we got 17 draft picks this up next year, I believe, because as you can see, and Jimmy Graham, that's who we traded to as well. And we just got a bunch of draft picks. As you can see, the team, there's no Brian Bulaga right there, no Jimmy Graham, there's no Randall Cobb right there because he was an 82 overall. I gotta put another position down because I've been writing down all the all the positions that we are going to be needing for this coming up draft. We're going to be needing a QB, a middle linebacker, right and left outside linebacker, right and left end, no offensive lineman no matter what position, and then possibly a wide receiver. Running back, I mean, we can stick with Aaron Jones, but it'll probably be that I would pick him in the 6th or 7th round, or even just pick up a undrafted free agent to get rid of Bibbs. That's literally all we would need. And we got a bunch of picks within the first 3 rounds. Let's look at the defense. Yeah, because we've been picking up free agents, and they're been stellar. Bryce Hager right there has been stellar for me. He's been putting up big numbers. Obviously this year we're going to kind of tank. I'm obviously going to be playing the rest of the season. Obviously not doing the rage quit and then play it again until I win. Because obviously the Patriots, they got Tom Brady, so they're obviously going to win that game, but still I'm going to play that game, go through it, do like I would normally do, just play through it, even though if I would lose, it's going to be okay. It just helps our draft stock, because right now I think we're 31st, but with us, because we have the New Orleans Saints and our pick, so it's if we both tank, which New Orleans Saints is decent within this game, that they would be towards the middle, and then that we would be towards the front. So we would look at roster. So then I can look at the picks. Yeah, because right now we're 31st and they're 12. So we got 2 first rounders. We got 5 second round picks. There's a lot of trades with going to Detroit, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Arizona, and our own. And then we got 3 third round, 2 fourth rounds. I only put 1 because I thought we only had 1. 2 fourth rounds, 3 fifth rounds, and then 4 6 rounds. 4 6th round. And then 4 7th round. So we got a decent amount of picks. So honestly, like, if we really wanted to, we could try and trade our picks for good, decent players. Because after this week, like, the trade deadline is over. It's only 8 weeks. So we got 10 picks within the first round. Yeah, because 2 in the first, plus 5 is 7, and then plus 3 is 10. So we got stellar, because then we could pick up a QB, we could pick up a middle linebacker, we can pick a right and a left, but I would also want to pick up a lineman too, like an offensive lineman. Defensive lineman, I probably would pick maybe 2nd or 3rd round. Possibly first, because but it would have to be right or left. I'm not going for D tackle because we got Kenny Clark and we have him for a few years. He's on his rookie contract, so obviously those are like 4 years. Yeah, and then if possible, because I like the Bryce Hager guy as middle linebacker, I would sign him for a backup. Because like Antonio Morrison, yeah, he's on the backup, but he's not going to be used unless if it comes to a big blowout game. So we'll see how it goes. And then since I also traded Crosby, so if I can get Panario again, because obviously he's on a 1-year contract for this year, so at the end of the year he's a free agent. And possibly get, offensive lineman is going to be a big key, because that guy that's highlighted and that guy, Hawkins and Alexander, are free agents that I picked up, so they're on 1-year deals. And then the rest are on contract. But yeah, I already did the scout stuff because that's what I did last stream last night. So I already simmed through the weekly training. That's what I do. This one I was thinking about it, but then I would have no good players on my defense, and then that would be another position that I would have to work for, because we have CJ Wilson. He's a 76 overall, but he's getting to that age where he'll decrease over time then. So I think he's 29, but he could be 26. I mean, yeah, it's decent. I just don't want an all young team. Well, he is a young player, but I just don't want like all like 70 and 80s and stuff like that, because like right now we got Anthony Brown, like he's like I think the most top guy on the defense, and Kenny's a 91. Oh, we got Alexander, that's 85, but other than that the rest of them are either 70s or 60s. So we got 190, 182, 185, and then the rest of them are either high 60s, mid 70s, or high 70s, so we'll see. But, or I'm not going to trade him, because we got 4 years on him, and I don't want to send him anywhere. No, I don't want to quit. So we're going to get right to it and play the Rams, and see how it goes. I guess I didn't do the training, but either way, I don't play the training. I just go, you know what? Let's just sim it. So yeah, and then see if anybody will get increased. I'm also trying, but it may not even happen this year, since I did, who are the guys? Him, I'm not, because he's doing a 1-year deal, and that's him. I might. I don't know, because then I could also get a strong safety in the draft since I have 10 picks in the first 3 rounds, and then I have, because the way that I broke it down is that I have like the top tier of the first 3 rounds, and then the mid tier is 4th and 5th, which I have 5 picks in that, and then the last tier is 6th and 7th, which I have 8. So I have a lot of draft picks. I have 10, 15. I have 23 draft picks within the next draft. That is a lot, but I am not gonna lose them because I honestly need them. Whether it be a 60 or 70 overall, I need them. You're 29, so I'm not gonna resign you, but I will. I'm gonna resign him. He's 26 years old. I'm gonna make it a 3-year deal. Give him a $2 million. Give him the extra. Give him the extra money. Yeah. He's been playing great. He gave us an interception. Him, I'm not. He's already 34 years old and he's only wanting a 1-year contract. Him, he's 29. He's going to taper. He's not going to get any better, so I'm not going to re-sign him after this year. And then I could also get a free safety or a strong safety in the draft. Corners we're decent with because we got Anthony Brown for 2 years, or either 2 more years or 1 more year because he has a 2-year left on his contract. And then we got Jair Alexander, which I'm not going to give away. So that's literally what it comes down to. And let's hop right to it. Yeah, see, we probably might get demolished because of I just won't mess with that stuff. So hopefully you enjoy the stream. Hopefully we get a W because I want to get the trait of increased player XP, like weekly XP, because then every player gets increased XP, and then eventually it becomes like individualized of offensive linemen, running backs, and all that stuff. Like it breaks down to like, it's not just, I think it's just O-line, but I feel like, I mean it makes it more simpler.
It's
that way you
power. Hello everyone. I'm
girly power.
Coach, thank you much.
So we get the ball. Hopefully Deshaun Kizer can, we kick it. Okay. Even better. But I think maybe even after this year, I may even relocate or whatnot, create a whole, kind of get 23 draft picks, create like a whole new team basically, because it's literally almost half of the team because the 53-man roster. I'm getting 23 picks, so that leads 30 players could be on my team still, no matter what.
Didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Yeah, for sure though, I'd want to keep Bryce Hager. Because he's been stellar. He's got good acceleration rate. He's got good speed. Yeah, he may suck in like tackling or whatnot, but overall in general.
I'm eager to take a look at wide receiver Brandon Cooks because I love a guy who can go deep and catch the football. And what he did in 2017,
at least we got decent corners, but I don't think we're going to be overpowered overall because they got good offensive lineman, Todd Gurley.
Now gone. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. Nearly an interception here on their opening
Tremont
drive.
Williams. I was trying to trade him, but nobody wants him because he's at that
Let's
age.
take a look now at how Green Bay will line up defensively. It's quite a unit.
Charles Taper being a free agent, Bryce Harper and Lorenzo being free agents, and then Will Parks I got a trade, and Anthony Brown I got a trade from the Cowboys. Parks from Denver.
On second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now gone.
There, at least they got batted down. Possibly could win this game. They're 4-3 and we're 5-1. What?
One thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you
Pulled a groin injury.
You've got to get the ball from them.
Oh, he's right there.
Didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one,
Oh,
defensive teams think they come
Bryce Harper pulled a groin injury. Oh boy. I'm gonna check that.
Kizer, the man who hails from Toledo, Ohio, and of course.
I think that's what it was. It wasn't Oren Burks. It was Bryce Hager. Yeah, he pulled a groin. Alright, there goes one linebacker.
Played his college ball at Notre Dame.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they
There we go.
establish themselves here early.
Small gain, but what can you do? Rams defense is pretty good. It's pretty good.
Sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Probably won't do like the 6.5 hours I did before, but just to stream a little bit. Oh wow, that was way off. He was wide open too.
The starters on defense here for
I really don't care.
I'm focused here on Aqib Talib. Into his 30s now, but still playing at an extremely high level and has a reputation as a ball magnet. And a lot of people think that means the ball just comes right to him. No, he goes and gets it. Both in interceptions, forces fumbles, and oftentimes
there we go.
turns it into 6 points for his own team.
He got the first down.
Across the 45.
Let's go.
Third with a gain of 22.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available.
Yeah, I mean, I will be streaming like Warzone and stuff again. I just wanted to get this going. That way there's some content on my channel at least. That's what I'm kind of doing, because some people do watch live streams after they're done and whatnot. Obviously, like the 3 experience that I've gotten these 3 straight days, it's not live chat heavy. It's not even live chat at all, besides one question, because someone asked, is there going to be more Madden? And I said, yeah, there is. But because obviously with my career and stuff like that, I'm assuming that person wanted more of it because of they're bored, and well, not just even bored, it's just quarantine. It sucks. We can't really do much besides whether if we want to watch YouTube or watch TV, or obviously like me, like I have to do my homework, get things finished, stuff like that for school, and getting the motivation for that, because obviously you're stuck at home. I really just don't want to do anything besides sit and do nothing.
And I think it works a couple of ways for this team, because number one, you throw the short game into
or there may be some people that may deal with depression or whatnot and want to just basically lay in their bed and sleep and stuff. And I mean, it's understandable. It's just we got to push through. Or people are dealing with like me, messed sleep schedules, which is kind of hard to deal with. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A second down throw now for Kizer.
Oh, all right. Maybe if I didn't click that triangle button, it would have been a touchdown.
They discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On third down, Kizer.
There we go. At the 1 yard line, get Aaron Jones the ball or throw it. I possibly could give Aaron Jones the ball.
Before you actually play a
But
game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on.
There.
That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but
Right,
it
did that
winds up
play.
incomplete. On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Right.
They'll run it with Williams.
There we go. Give him the ball. I don't think he has a touchdown all this season.
A
So,
great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
yeah.
The Packers have taken the early lead.
I really haven't rushed the ball. I've been majority passing it, and sadly, like 2 of my touchdowns were, or like 3, maybe even 4 to Jimmy Graham, and he's gone, so. But I got Kendricks and Mercedes Lewis and Hodge, which is Bucky Hodges.
And now they're back in form.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, tight end I'm gonna need.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm gonna, it's either that or I could easily trade my picks at the draft and see what kind of players I could get too. That's also a good strategy, but I most likely want to pick my players because they'll probably be good draft picks and know what I'm going into because I've done the research through like the scouting points and everything. If they end up being good prospects, but if it turns out to be like that I've reached or something like that, I'm not too upset for it. But
on second down, here's Goff.
there we go.
Throw is incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's third down.
I just overall just wanting to do some on YouTube and, you know, have fun.
Throwing on third, Goff.
Oh, should have just hit square. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be like it was going to be a one play. It's either they're going to get a first down or.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be at practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So yeah, we got a game ahead of us.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away
Alright,
from
so
what you
that's
did
safety.
before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Thought that would work because the safety was coming down to blitz, but made the wrong read. It's fine.
Those passes out that far wide.
That play was a decent play.
It felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On second down, Kizer again.
Oh, if only if I could hit square quicker.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Third and long for Kizer. Got a man, that's Allison.
Oh, because I hit the circle button, I thought he would spin out of it. We're going to absolutely have to punt it, because I'm not risking it. This team is very good.
Get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
There we go.
Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the
This will be a ball game.
Here for the 1st and 10. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field.
I mean, yeah, it's going to suck because we don't have Bryce Hager and stuff like that with the groin injury, but
I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to because the pace that he's carrying right now.
But who knows, I could get an interception, I could force a fumble like I did with the 49ers, but then literally the next play, as soon as I got offense, I'm like, yeah, I have the ball, and just threw an interception right there, and then that was the ball game. So it all depends. But
yeah, try to make him uncomfortable.
I believe in the defense that I can stop them. But who knows? The only really good player that we have is Kenny Clark, but
they'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And this play will be blown up.
with other people like Parks and Brown and Fackrell and all the players are good, so especially we got them in the backfield.
End up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show mom that he gets to play in the game.
That's funny.
Now, prior to the snap, we hit all zeros as time has run out on the first quarter of play. 7-all is the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here's a drive that we should
Kizer
should be good for.
Wide open, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses
I guess he really doesn't have a direct bullet pass. I guess it's like if you're holding it for a bullet pass, it's only a tap pass, which shouldn't be. Oh, I'm running for it.
Finding some room at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the
like that side of the field is wide open.
Often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Figured as soon as I saw that pass and where it was going, should have just threw it away, or I really couldn't run, so
the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now it's gone.
There we go.
Down he goes. Kenny Clark coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9.
I know there'll be a little bit of
we got our sparks here and there, but
to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he's going to be
holding
taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Oh.
this will be accepted as he moves the offense backward.
We'll just push them back. Obviously, we could have declined it and then it'd be third down, but this offense is very, very, very good.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley.
Yeah, you see, like, they got it back anyway within
It'll be a pickup of 12 yards.
a play.
And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
But looks like they caught
It's
him
a
off
very
guard,
special
second and very
offense.
long by running the
Obviously with
football.
Jared Goff,
We always talk
Gurley,
about tendency breakers and
Cup and
counters,
Woods,
doing things
Cooks.
opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him.
There we go.
Really nice yardage.
Well, they got to
Still have a
punt
lot
it.
of work
Well,
to
they
do on third
don't
down.
have to, but they probably will.
Down there, but he cannot connect.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely play
Yeah,
situation.
obviously I was either thinking of doing a stream or making videos, and I was like,
Football here. First down and 10.
yo, I already have enough videos for right now that I can just stream.
Their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh,
It's a big play there
this
for
quarterback
Green
is
Bay.
good.
And even 40 yards.
I mean, obviously not like Aaron Rodgers good or Tom Brady or whatnot, but that pass was
And you can't be, because if
good.
you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't
Yeah, I'm
throw an
just gonna throw it
interception
away.
occasionally, and they usually bounce back.
I'm not gonna risk another
I've seen guys throw
interception.
5 and still find a way to win the
Coach,
game
you
in the
could say
end.
that, you could do that all you want, but
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah
in
on that
reality,
one,
do you want to
but
risk
that's
of having
exactly
a...
right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Staying on his feet.
Oh,
Can't get away forever, and
probably
down
should have threw it away again because nobody was open, but now it's just
his defensive tackles
try to get a little closer and get a field goal.
of 4.
It's like we're in this game. Our defense has held their offense, and but it's all 4 quarters within a game. This is only the...
As best they can.
Yeah. I was going to do square, but that's easy.
In there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people
That's
for me,
no
just
good.
long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play. Well, this winds up
No
an
good,
empty
but we got to
possession.
stop their
Everything was okay. He
offense.
just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Oh,
And an
yeah.
alley to run. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown.
Yeah, figured.
Todd Gurley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across
Let's
the 25.
go.
Deshaun Kizer making his way out to the huddle. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination.
It's probably the play I didn't want, but it is what it is.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
Crisis averted.
That's what I figured.
Almost picked.
That's what I figured, but luckily it wasn't intercepted.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home.
Kendricks or
I love how you
Adams.
put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
To the side.
There.
Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot
Adams.
but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part.
That's what I wanted. The PA post shot.
Foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
To see that deep third is wide open.
Fake Kizer.
Yet they got me.
Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
There we go.
To go in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Time, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And Woods has
All right, we need to stop him here.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
There we go.
So they were able to put the pen to the paper this week, get this deal done, contract extension. And I'm sure that the coach's front office happy. He's got to be happy too, though.
He's got to be relieved.
Yeah, he's been producing good numbers.
Having a team, he's back with a team he's comfortable with and where he feels he belongs. Yeah, I think he feels pretty good about this whole deal.
And incomplete.
There we go.
Nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up
And he's injured.
The Rams
Third down.
They've only converted
And
once
stop
in 4
him
tries.
here.
This will be 3rd and 19. Goff turns and gives to Gurley.
There we go.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I just want maximum amount of time that I can with Sean Kizer.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
That way, yeah, I just let that go. That way I can get to just past the 50-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again.
I'm going to play that PA post shot again. Because last time we really didn't get the... Oh, no.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from a little bit now, but
oh, I thought he had it.
Touch it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That would have been a
There
great
we
catch. It was a
go.
little difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Caught on the right side by Adams.
There we go. Get the first down.
30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like,
All of
any
them.
of them. Especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Well, this is
There we
taken
go.
in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
So at least we got a field goal.
And we're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Kizer to throw it. And that
There
is
we go.
incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again is Kizer on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Kizer. Flush to his right. And he couldn't hang on. Almost.
All right, we got a field goal at least. I know that was a stupid throw, but... There we go. Field goal.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. So we come upon halftime here in
Oh, I think we get the ball too, so then we could try and score a touchdown and keep, win by 3 and see if we can.
Thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return.
Really didn't get anywhere, but it is what it is.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. He finds it.
There we go. Get the yardage. Let's go.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, Kizer. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Alright, yeah, I feel I was going to either be interception or incomplete with swatting it. I just wanted to risk it. Why not? Trying to either hit Adams or Kendricks. Most likely Kendricks, though.
Rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. It's a short one.
Yeah.
Complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Kizer now. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete.
Alright, yeah. I may not be doing much running, which obviously because this defense is really good, our offensive line is kind of suckish, that I'll give him a pass here and there and stuff like that, and that way he's still active on the team.
We hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice...
I was trying to go for Mercedes Lewis, but nobody else was open, so I should have just thrown away, but
Brandon, I think you understand the
it's whatever.
afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks. The speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
There we go.
Inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's what we needed real bad. I thought it was going to be interception, but I sneaked that in.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to
Get
defend.
Kendricks a touchdown possibly if this works, but that defensive DBs are very good.
More and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers.
Or not. That's what I really wanted, was that touchdown with Kendricks.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
Also put down kicker if there is any good ones, but probably for agency I'll probably just keep Eddie Pinerio. Punter I'm gonna keep J.K. Scott, but I also could look for a punter too. I got 23 draft picks. Like, I got so many positions I can look for, but obviously the main ones are a QB, middle linebacker, and offensive lineman.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley.
There we go.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before.
Who knows, I may win this game.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level.
There's plenty of time left. I'm not going to call it now.
In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he worked this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And there they went crossing.
It's not what we need.
Defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's going to get this one down here.
Thought that could have been a face mask, but it wasn't. All right, we need to stop him here.
Situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play.
There we go.
Took a shot, couldn't
4th down. Huh.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Ooh.
Now the Packers get set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play
it's wide open, though.
You can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Have a muddle in the middle of the field. We can go make fun of the football.
Popped out. Let's go. Come on.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving
I need these XP because I want to get to 1,900 to help all the players. Yeah, that's... It's not going to help us.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And brought down, but not
yeah, interception or fumble. Now they don't have Gurley.
Gurley staying down. Well, let's hope he's all right. We'll check on his status when we get back.
I mean, yeah, he's a good running back, so it's like, yeah, good that he's out, but, you know, obviously, sportsmanship-wise, you don't want other players to be injured. But, yeah, it'll stop one threat out of the team, and just keep chugging away.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And it's
There we go.
incomplete.
We kind of threw him off guard.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Goff again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Reynolds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
All right.
All that practice time came to fruition on that.
Worst case scenario is that they tie us with a field goal.
Mini camp, and just regular season. They got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
There we go.
It's going to be incomplete.
There we go. That's what our defense needs.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And Zerlin's kick is good.
Tied ball game, so it's anybody's game right now.
Stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Deshaun Kizer making his way out to the huddle, and he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah,
all right.
You know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
Okay.
Good thing for him. It didn't
Let's go.
lead to 3 points and
Got
a
a
touchdown
continuing
after that
moving the ball.
Thanks to the defense.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Room to run past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47.
We'll just let the time.
Kizer show him what he can do with his legs. It's more than just the arm. He scrambles and picks up the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think
Let's
he's trying
go.
to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Back now in Los Angeles. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Kizer. Open here is Allison. That's complete. He's corralled,
Spun him
but not
into it.
before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Kizer on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end.
All right.
This is Lance Kendricks.
That's good. At least we're moving the ball upwards. It's, yeah, maybe 2 yards, maybe
It's 2nd down.
be 4 yards,
I
but
think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Kizer now on 2nd down. And it's a short one here. Complete
There
to
we
the
go.
tight end. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of the guy I played with way back when. I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Kizer. And he's got it. It's
Yes! I didn't think that was going to go in.
Corey Coleman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe
I did not think that was going to be a touchdown. I thought that was going to be an interception right there, but we had sling it into a spot that was perfect. That is the best touchdown I have done ever.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a
Oh, let's go. Now we just got to keep the lead and
out on the field. Here comes Los Angeles.
can't get too cocky, so to speak, and just treat them like
I never met an offensive coach that
I haven't won yet.
Most of them want it end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative.
Oh no. See, like that, like I can't be too cocky or whatnot, like it was wide open. That is just stupid.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's gone.
Oh, no. Just like that. Well, then we can just waste clock and we have 5 minutes. We can waste clock. Probably use like a third of the time anyway. Just to score our touchdown. We could waste clock, whether it be a touchdown or a field goal.
That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time.
All right, let's go. That was... I clicked on the player to play the ball, and I guess it didn't go in my favor. Let's go.
Just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful.
Play by play.
You scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove.
There we go. There we go.
It's a big play that time for the Packers.
There we go.
Yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got
like my thing was to do him first half and then Kelly the second half. Well, he at this point it's like you might as well. I got my dominant starting QB because they are Chad Kelly is 69 and he's 71, so it's like not really much of a difference compared to obviously Aaron Rodgers being a 92 and then Deshaun Kizer's being a 71, but luckily he threw it right there because that would have been an interception if it was right where Mercedes Lewis was, and obviously I'm not willing to risk it. Gotta give him a slant. Most likely I'm going to hit Jamal Williams or Allison. Get the first down. That's all I'm worried about is get the first down and chunk more clock off. This will possibly be a touchdown pass because Kendricks always gets open. And plus they don't have a back safety, but they also could be blitzing. Or that may happen. Alright, so this is a ball game right now. More than half of the time he would have been open, but I guess I'm going to send the blitz either way, whether it's a pass or not. That it's a run anyway, so good.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a
We
good
need
run
to
blitz
stop him
a good
here.
run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Again, Anderson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take
I
this.
think they're just trying to chew clock, which is fine by me.
Gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
Alright, I guess it's Chad Kelly's time. Abdominal tear to Deshaun Kizer, so.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing on 3rd. Gone. And a big loss here as he's
There we go.
You never want to give up a sack from the O-line's perspective.
There we go, 2 minute. And I have Chad Kelly, 69 overall. Yeah, my team is just, we're done. We're done for the year, but we could be winning this game though. That's why I kind of traded everybody, because if I had the team, it would be a close game either way if I had the team or if I didn't, but you know, you just gotta have some fun sometimes.
Ready to go as they take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
There we go.
In a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free. All
right, 3rd and 7.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in
There
this
we go.
situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps.
We're gonna change him so that way it's, there's a mesh.
Here's Kelly.
Oh, I'm running for it. There we go. Get the first down.
17 yards and a first down. First down.
With a stick and nod.
On first down, it's Kelly. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman.
Face mask.
Somewhat awkwardly here at a late flag.
Let's go.
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Trying to get down the field, but I'm also trying to waste the time. We're accepting that. And also an injury timeout, so.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right?
So right now we're kind of in field goal range, but I want to get a little closer just in case. They're sending a blitz.
On 1st and 10, Kelly eluding the pressure right.
Yeah, I'm sending him. There we go.
Down to about the 20-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Let's go. Do another running play.
Second down, Williams.
There we go. Got the first down. First and goal.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
So right now we could win with a field goal. We just need to be smart. We just need to be smart.
From here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Just kind of basically giving slants towards the middle.
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be
There we
down
go.
right on the edge of the goal
We're at the
line, about
1.
1 yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll give it to him up the middle. And
There we go.
touchdown as they broke an
I mean, it's a decent amount of time that they have left, but they have to score a touchdown now.
My heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still.
There we go.
Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here,
Let's go.
Just take a knee and they'll put it out to
Get
the
up.
25. Getting set to go again.
Call the right plays on defense and
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Back to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
alright.
Brought down after a very nice game.
I'm not giving them a
Nice gain of
timeout.
25 yards. Goff now 9 of 17 through the year. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. And they're not able to complete it. Now just 6 seconds remain. Time for one, maybe 2 more plays.
Without Aaron Rodgers. First game, well, second game without Aaron Rodgers.
They'll look to throw. And he can't corral it.
So they get one more opportunity. One more opportunity.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from
Got
his
the
20
W.
yard. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play.
That was a good competition.
Could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Obviously, we didn't meet the goal of 250
So for
or
the
less
Packers,
yards,
they
but
remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get
Let's
another road
see.
test next week as they head to New England.
First, I need to
take
see
on the
medical
Patriots.
or
Meanwhile,
no,
for
they
LA,
won't let us. Okay.
They drop back to 500 now at 4 up.
Player
and
stats:
4
24
down.
for
And they'll try to
43,
turn
2
things around
touchdowns.
next week as they have a
Jared Goff
matchup
got 2
in New
touchdowns,
Orleans against the Saints.
3
That'll do it for us.
interceptions.
I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll
And
talk to
Chad
you
Kelly
next
was
time.
1 for
So
2
long,
for
everybody.
6. Alright. Rushing. Gurley had 85 yards. 20. 2 touchdowns. Chad Kelly was 44. Kizer with 58. Receiving 176 for 1 touchdown. Coleman got a lucky touchdown. It's been pretty lucky. So then we'll have to see how long Kizer is out. Because if Kaiser's out for a while, then I might. I don't know. I'm not gonna futz with the IR stuff because I've done that before and I don't want to risk it. Ooh. Alright. Oh, he's out for 2 weeks. Alright. That's nice. I'm on Bibbs and you're 70 overall now. Two players. 2 new injuries. So, Bryce Hager is out for 4 weeks. He's out for 2. He's out for 5. My team is just... Alright, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend XP and increase player weekly goal XP. This increases all players that are mine, their XP per week. Which is nice, and that's what I pretty much want, because this stuff I can always get later, whether it be like next year or whatnot, because of so I'm gonna get that submitted, and so that way they can progress faster, which will be nice. And then I'm going to sim advance to the next week. Now I'm stuck with Chad Kelly. Now I could like release a guy and then give me Tim Boyle. Oh, doctors have cleared. Play through injury. Well, we're not going to play you through the injury. We are just going to keep you out for another week. I don't want to linger injuries. Who is... Oh. Reggie Gilbert, and he's 24 and he's 71. I'm going to... He wants a 3-year deal? Sure. I'll just give you an extra signing bonus, even though I may trade you in the end. So, I think he said he... Oh. Okay. He wants 2-year deal. I'll keep him just in case. I'll give him 3. I'll give him 2.5. Alright. He re-signed. Alright. Even though I may trade him in the end. And then week 12 for him. Week 14. And then week 16. I believe for the rest. Which is not bad. Alright. Sage loose and that other guy I'm not. Ooh, let's look at that. We looked at middle linebackers. We looked at QBs. We looked at... let's look at some tight ends. Oh, we've looked at tight ends. Alright, well, I want to look at a few more. Alright. So he possibly... We're just going to look at that tight end. So I don't want to bore you too much. We are going to look at wide receivers. Oh, we've already looked at some. Alright. Ooh, alright. Because, like, I don't need the top wide receiver, to be honest. Because, like, I mean, I would like a top wide receiver. That would be like a 2nd round pick. Okay, he's going undrafted. Let's see. Let's look at... We looked at left. Did we look at right? No, we did not. Let's look at a few of these. Alright. 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 So we got a few options. Obviously I'm biased towards Wisconsin because I live in Wisconsin, so I would want to get some Wisconsin players because obviously they are known for good play overall, but obviously if I don't get them, I'm not gonna be butthurt about it and stuff. So I think this plays a big part in when they their XP increases. Gotcha. Kevin King, you are now a 79. Yeah, what I figured out though too with this is that that you would always pick the top thing because that's what their main thing is, and that will progress them even better. Where if you were to do like any of the subcategories, they will not progress at all. Well, they could progress, but they're not going to progress as fast. I am going to use the restroom, so I will be right back. Alright. I am back. Alright. Let's get into gameplay. I mean, I could be going faster with this whole thing by only playing offense, but then it doesn't really give the full experience of like what I would want for like the stream and stuff, and especially knowing that I'm trading players to see how it reacts to different teams and all that. So that's always plus on when you're playing both sides and everything. And plus, like with the Patriots, like if I lose, then I know that my team is not the greatest, but then also like I know what to draft, who to draft, just overall.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports
kicking it off.
Of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots.
I know in real life, the Patriots dominated over the Packers, and let's make that not happen.
Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They're led out by a man who started more Super Bowls than anyone in NFL history, the great Tom Brady.
I can't help but admire the career Tom Brady has had. The numbers are off the charts. The Super Bowl championships and rings, we know that they are incredible. But how about the durability? Had one season that he missed, most of that season because of a knee injury. The rest of the time, he answers the bell and wills his team to victory more times than not. And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach.
All right.
Passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. White's numbers from a week ago. 24 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long.
I think Edelman and Gronk are like the big. I mean, Dorsett is also a good one, but.
As the offensive starters pop up on your screen, Charles, let me ask you, Chris Hogan, what does he bring to this offense?
A guy that you look at and really don't circle in your game plan. If there's other guys that you look at, then you realize this guy can do damage. Finds his way open on almost every snap.
Brady looking to throw on 42.
There we go.
Kevin King, the former Washington
4 and out.
Husky, there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Fielded at the 20. A spin.
Ooh.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. Calling the shots under
I probably should have brought up Tim Boyle, but
Chad Kelly.
And his
oh well.
line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Here's Kelly to
Oh, yeah, I forgot. He goes way off.
Geronimo Allison, the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And now the offensive starters for the Packers.
Out wide is Davante Adams, named an alternate to his first Pro Bowl in 2017. And how about this for a surprise? 22 receiving touchdowns over the last 2 seasons. That's the most of anyone in the NFL. That's right, anyone. Davante Adams taking advantage of opportunities.
Oh,
Incomplete.
all right.
Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away. And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
I'm taking a good look at linebacker Dante Hightower, who missed most of 2017 due to injury.
Do this play again.
The Patriots missed him in a big way in the Super Bowl because you remember against Atlanta in the previous Super Bowl, it was a strip sack by Dante Hightower that changed the complexion of the game. Big and strong in the middle, stout against the run.
I'll have to punt the ball, so both 4 and outs. Feeling
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
ooh.
Yeah, exactly right.
Now I know that he could like punt 60 yards.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. To throw is Brady. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Absolutely nobody fooled there.
That was a good play.
Nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady.
Oh.
Have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but
I want to strip the ball or intercept the ball.
Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have
7th-round pick?
career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL,
Yes, let's go.
being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Brady. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And he'll take it down shy of the 45
Need to stop him here.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So
There we go.
24, 28, 30.
Burkhead.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now a play fake. Brady going deep here for Edelman.
Ooh, that was a close one.
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
What? How does that work?
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase.
There we go.
Today, and I'll guarantee you,
Got the first down.
Discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels
Thought he'd
like
spin the other way.
any call,
I guess
he's
not.
going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front line.
Should be a flag right there.
It could be a very long night for the
It's already
defense,
going
but
out of
somebody's going
bounds.
to run for some big yardage.
12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time.
There we
scrambling
go.
out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
2nd and inches.
Pick up of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit
All
the
they just wanted was the first down.
Get it down here to the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to pump the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. 3-19! 3-19!
Throwing again. Kelly. Being chased out left. Kelly stripped. The ball is free. And the Patriots
Stupid. Stupid decision.
Pass protect. All the receivers in their patterns. These are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
20. And he's in. Touchdown.
That's stupid.
James White, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one.
We had a good drive going, and then that happened.
Points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Kelly. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks.
Let's go.
1 quarter down. 7-0 is our score. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd down at 5 here to start things out.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Kelly. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run
Try and see if he'll work on this defense. It possibly will, possibly won't.
A play fake. Now Kelly. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep. Got a man.
It worked.
At the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking
I
it
was
inside
not
the
expecting
10,
that.
just shy of the 5 at the 6. And that one results in 35 yards. The first red zone.
That is a good play.
They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. Now Kelly, flushed out right.
There we go. I just needed that defender to move.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So
I know we're in this game. Since now I know how to use Kelly, he throws the ball way off.
Know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open.
All right, we gotta.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's White, and he is going to be stopped.
Perfect play for that play.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the ball is knocked out.
Oh, no.
To the 37-yard line.
The psychology of the game never
really
ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Yeah, I just wanted to make it suspense. I didn't want to look at it and stuff like that, so that's why I skipped it. And obviously now we know.
On 1st and 10. He's got his man on the crossing route.
There we go. They send a blitz. I got a very good passing play. So there we go. We are in this game, whether they like it or not. So obviously there'd be a powerhouse, but
they'll try and run. This is Williams.
oh my God! If only if he wasn't there, I would have had it.
Even on rundowns, it confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
He'll get it up the middle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut it out. It just never materialized.
Now Kelly. Going to throw on 3rd and goal. Kelly stripped. The ball is free.
Okay. 4th. At least we got a field goal. That's fine.
Like this, where the ball comes
That
free,
is
it's
fine.
Unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying
That
to
is
execute what they're
a-okay.
supposed
I'm
to
good
do
with
on
a
offense.
field goal.
Usually
I'd rather
move
have a
direction
touchdown, but
downfield or have moved
didn't
away
want to
from it.
risk
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
not scoring points.
First and goal, 3
That's
attempts,
the
couldn't
key
get it in,
thing.
so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds like counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
The drive starts with a run by White. And they'll get it up just
I am lucky that Fat Girl got him.
starting play, a good one. Give him 19. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
Now White. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A minute 57
We need to stop them here,
in this
because
first half. Back to
if they were to score, they probably would score a touchdown. So I probably will have a play that is in their favor of defensive play.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's Brady. He gets it to James White. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 22. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Goes underneath here to White. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
A gain of 7 that time, second and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Want to give a little bit of pressure.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now Brady. Packer pressure and down.
There we go.
Kyler Fackrell in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And Gostkowski's kick is good.
All right. We'll get the ball second half anyway, so it's not like we're going to miss anything.
Back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. But in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over.
Yeah, I'm just going to knee it.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee. And due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
All right.
Not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage?
All right, I got 3 yards. That's fine.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Looking to throw on 2nd. Here's Kelly. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Hopefully it's a first down, otherwise. Yep. Okay, good. That's all I wanted was a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st down, it's Kelly. Escapes the sack. And an alley to run.
There we go.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. On 2nd down, Kelly. Buying time to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Kelly. Flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete.
There we go.
And they'll get him down as as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Able to get away.
There we go. It's just thrown away.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
To throw is Kelly. To throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he gets it all the way
there we go.
inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, a 22.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full
we want to hit Adams.
Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Kelly to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
There we go.
Open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines.
That's what we needed for our goal.
Production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
Hopefully it's not a first down, but it's probably going to be like 2nd and inches or first down overall.
I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener.
No, it wasn't first down. Okay. That's fine. Just need to stop them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, here's Brady.
There we go.
Nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Brady now to throw. Over the middle, Julian Edelman.
There we go.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Really, the strategy of this game is obviously manage the clock and score. So, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown. Because right now we have to score this drive because otherwise we can't go 2 empty drives. Or we can't go with an empty drive, and that's going to be a face mask, so we'll go up 15 yards and
a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy
there we
the
go.
conversation post because
Either hit Allison or Lewis.
You caused the play. You did it. I had to.
That was possibly, but
they go play action here on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams.
all right.
A turnover would have really helped it's just second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to turn it in deep there, but unsuccessful. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the gun, Kelly.
Oh, my God.
Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete.
He was wide open. Wide open.
Miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Wide open receiver complete.
There we go.
Gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his
keep going,
to keep the defender away
not
from
go
the
upwards.
and get the quarterback a really nice target.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. It's Packer football.
All right, I'm kind of rushing it. I should just take a breather and
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
analyze the defense. Okay.
Kelly now throwing again, and he fires one incomplete.
It's wide open.
Allison, the intended target. 3rd down here.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
There we go.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
No, check, Patriot!
Out of the gun, it's Kelly. The quick slant caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag
Probably a holding
down.
flag.
So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
Open here is Allison. That's complete.
Alright, so I got the yardage back basically after 1 throw.
Nice job there after the setback. 11 yards, and now it's 2nd and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to but keep firing.
Throwing again
All right.
2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice
All right.
forcing the
We got a
contact
field goal.
and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there. And a little bit
They're
of
up by 10, so they need a 2 score.
As you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points.
They possibly could win this team without the original Packer team, which is nuts. That means, like, they're not doing so hot.
They put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. They could get it done.
All
But
right.
guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
Nah, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
He's going to look deep for Edelman. And that's caught inside the 30.
Yeah, that's caught.
Gain of 37. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Dean Lowry.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Looking for Edelman.
Let's go.
It's complete.
One more down.
It's third down.
One more down. That's all we need is one more down.
The tackling's been really good.
To beat. And it's a field goal. And we have to score.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling him almost on the spot. That means have to run
yes.
Harder to move it.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Who knows, I may go for an onside kick, but most of the time I'm going to try and drain the clock.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done.
Yeah, but we're going to possibly be draining the clock, though.
The ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And forget about finding a
all right.
time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on.
There we go.
Dire situation now.
That'll be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
At the 45 in enemy territory. 10 more there and another first down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Leopard! Leopard! No, check! Patriot!
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
At least we got a field goal, so if they score a touchdown, it's not tied ball game. But I want a touchdown to win the game.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
Detroit!
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. On the ground, this is Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They get it to him running left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage,
That is the ball game.
The way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call a straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done.
What a game.
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win
I
on the road,
did not
doesn't matter
think
the opponent,
I would
you
win
know,
against
you
the
still
Patriots.
something. They did in this one.
Because, like, in real life with this season, they lost, like, big time. Or they just, like, just lost with, like, I think it was big time.
That for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week.
And obviously, since Deshaun Kizer is injured, and we're down with down to Chad Kelly, and we don't have one of our starting middle linebackers, and we don't have Aaron Jones. But we will get him next week, which is nice.
7-1 first half of the season, and they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for New England, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year, and they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for
so MLB will be our second choice that we really need. Offensive lineman. 4 will be right and left. Outside linebacker. 5th is O-line. Or no, I already put O-line as number 3. Tight end is 5th. Obviously, since we have Lance Kendricks. It's nice to see these guys upgrading. We have the Dolphins. 6 is wide receiver. 7th. Sorry, I'm just writing down like what I would need for my team when it comes to the draft later on the game. I put first a QB because we need another QB. We're not going to be on Deshaun Kizer and Chad Kelly. Second is MLB. We obviously need a field of general MLB to control the defense. My bad. And then an offensive lineman, third position that we absolutely need. Obviously, we have Bakhtiari in our left tackle, but like for the right side, there's really no support system. Obviously, they've been handling their own. Fourth is right and left outside linebacker. Obviously, we got Fat Girl, we got Gilbert and stuff, but just overall in general, we just need a better defensive outside linebacker core. Fifth is tight end. Obviously, with next year, we're only going to have Lance Kendricks. I don't want to be relying on Lance Kendricks. Number 6, wide receiver. We only have Davante Adams. So, yeah. We still have good Geronimo Allison, Valdez Scantling, and stuff like that. But if we were to get another wide receiver to be better, 7 is free safety that we need. Obviously, we have Will Parks right now as our it's Tremont Williams as our free safety. My bad. I feel like that's who it is. And then the strong safety, we got Will Parks right now, but he's only 76 overall, so he's not really being much of a factor with that. And then CB, we obviously are good enough because we got Jair Alexander with an 85 and our Anthony Brown is an 82. And then kicker, punter. That's really what it comes down to. Obviously, kicker, punter, we don't really need because we got J.K. Scott. But it's just also, we also need defensive linemen in there, so they'll probably be they're probably the 7th, and it's whatever. It's just a fact of how I picture how our team is, because Charles Taper is gone after this year, because obviously the 1-year contracts and stuff, and middle linebackers are basically gone, I believe. So we just need middle linebackers and a QB and offensive lineman at this point. Who's ready to negotiate? Oh, so we still have to negotiate him. Because he is 24 years old. I'll give you $3 million. Okay. So we re-signed him for 3 years for extra money. Yeah. We need a free safety in there because Eddie Pleasant. But right now we got Tremont Williams. But we need another free safety that will be better than Eddie Pleasant because I don't need him and I don't need Mercedes Lewis either. Because right now Lance Kendricks, yeah, he's like 4 years younger, but he's more at this point of, so he is cleared. So we got him back, which is nice. Weekly training and see if anyone could be upgraded. You know what I do. Possibly just like play one more game against the Dolphins and then oh, you don't upgrade players. That's no fun. Alright, who do fullbacks we really don't need to look at. Alright, we'll look at some defensive linemen. A lot of people are progressing, which is nice. No, I don't want to quit. Let's go. This will be a close matchup, and I am going to change the uniform for this one. Should I make it a color rush? Make it the alternate classic. And off we go. Hopefully you've been liking the stream, obviously, with the upset of beating the Patriots. I wasn't expecting that at all, but got the job done. I didn't back down. I was kind of like negative on it, like we're gonna get crushed because of we don't have Deshaun Kizer and stuff. Oh, I need a backup QB. Oh well. We got this. I'll try to keep them protective as possible.
Back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner.
This place first
we get the ball,
which
is nice.
We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today we hit week 10, and we've got a good one in store.
Oh, we're in week 10 already. Well, I mean, I also did like a 6-hour stream, which was like 5 games or something like that. So I did one game, was it Thursday, 5 games last night, and then 3 games now, so we're pretty far into this thing.
Won the ball game, bottom line. May not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Yeah, it didn't need to be at all.
Here's Kelly throwing on first down.
Alright, that was a late hit. Alright, let's go.
Cameron Wake in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Got a man. That's Allison. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
All right, we'll punt it.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
There we go. Now we gotta know what they're... I'll take that any day.
It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez.
There we go.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
There we go. We got something going. We got something going.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
There we go.
You and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On first down there, but
let's go.
And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
A give to Jones. And some strong running. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what I like to see.
That's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a first down throw. Kelly. Over the middle, that's caught by
All right, let's go.
Gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult.
There we go. No, but at least we got Mercedes Lewis, though.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
It's not his first touchdown of the year.
The point after is good. And that makes the score
Or
7.
maybe it is because he got injured and stuff. Who knows? Oh, yeah, it is.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return.
Interception, and then it goes for a touchdown. Let's go.
The Dolphins getting set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 72 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
He's got his man in the crossing route. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I'll have to send more pressure.
Went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move.
All right, first quarter's done, 7-0.
They can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And before they can run another play, the clock hits 000. And time is up on the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Lambeau in just a moment. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And his throw's going to be in.
There we go.
Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And it's 3rd down.
He's a little trailer happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
There we go. Hold them to a field goal.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced a field goal.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
All right.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense.
That is a good play right there. Let's go.
Put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They give them a gain of 37.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's all the difference in winning.
I was hoping it would be longer of a run.
That'll drive a team towards a victory. But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to find a man here. It's complete.
There we go.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
I was pressing the button.
In there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now Kelly. And incomplete there.
Oh,
nice hit. Jars the ball free.
Third and 19.
Third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing on third and long. Kelly into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
I should have tapped it instead of a bullet pass.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But at the 4-yard line, though.
There's no question who they're going to look to on third and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
They'll start the drive with Dre. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous.
Ball start.
False start, offense.
So that one will be accepted.
Still second down.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. On the give,
Yes! That is like the first time I've gotten a safety in a while.
He did it. That's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't.
Like, I rarely get safeties.
You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. You know,
Made a miss. Made a miss.
Huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Like, more than half of the time when teams are at like the 6th, 7th yard line and below, like where they were in that last drive, I rarely get a safety.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. The Dolphins,
yeah, nobody was open, but
for the sack,
That's
and it's
fine.
an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now Kelly under pressure again, and down he goes again. Akeem Spence in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Looking deep for Adams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And face mask, so it's going to bring him closer.
This is going to get him a first down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola,
let's go.
That was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
At least I hit him.
On 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And this one is incomplete.
All right.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move.
Oh, they have to punt it. Their goal kicker won't make it that far.
If that continues, they have little chance of winning this one.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it?
And they've got to figure out how to tamp down that pressure. How do they decrease it? Is it getting rid of the football quicker?
Kelly on 1st down. And the tip.
All right, good. So I feel like that was going to be an interception.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Now Kelly on 1st and 10. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman.
There we go.
Get this one across the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
Wow, that was a long first quarter.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll tussle for it.
There we go.
That one goes for 24
That was going to be swatted away.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll go down here.
Oh, him again.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To throw is Kelly, operating from the gun. And that is
oh my God.
The intended target was Corey Coleman, and it's 3rd and 5.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he's going to get this down
There we go.
the 20-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This quarterback now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. To throw, Kelly. Flushed out right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He
There
did
we go.
on the dive. Nice grab. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Kelly. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Play action, it's Kelly. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Might as well try
Need
this.
something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. A play fake. Now Kelly. Touchdown.
No way.
Geronimo Allison, his second touchdown on the season. And the
Yes.
Packers add on to their lead.
That was.
That'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they do, it almost had the feel of an imposing lead.
That was sweet.
And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score.
That was sweet. I did not think it was going to happen. So I thought I was going to throw interception or incomplete pass and then having to kick a field goal, but that was a good play.
But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown one interception. He wants to balance that off with at least one touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
Yeah, you're burning your timeouts when you're not going to go anywhere, basically, unless if, yeah. You proved me wrong.
On second down, it's Drake. And
Yeah, he really didn't go anywhere.
30 to the 32. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Dolphins on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he will find his man on the outside. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And a big
There we go.
He's taken down. Kenny
That's
Clark,
it.
able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 20.
There we go. And I think we get the ball. So, perfect scenario ending. Get a big sack.
EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Oh, we don't. We had the ball. Okay.
Both teams
I thought we
ready
didn't.
for the
I
fight
thought
ahead,
we...
and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
I thought we didn't have the ball first, but I guess we did. Oh yeah, because we scored like that first touchdown and stuff. Or second drive touchdown.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start.
But now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to be Packer football. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they...
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Oh well.
Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10.
I wanted to keep a little bit of suspense, that's why I skipped it right away.
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
I mean, yeah, it would have been nice, but I really can't control if the guy could have been down and whatnot. And
after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him all.
There we go.
He did. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything.
There we go.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. A dump off here for goal. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back against his legs and his to make people miss and pick up the first down.
Man, this team sucks.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He's been pretty good when he's had time. The issue is, as we see here, a lot of times...
Yeah, they have a decent defense, so it's been a defensive game, and it's the offense whoever can overcome the adversity of the defenses, which obviously I have so far. But obviously with 13 minutes left in the game overall, with 8 minutes 4th quarter and 5 minutes left of this, 13 minutes, anything can happen.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into it.
Probably holding.
In another zone.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Holding, offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Kelly to throw.
Oh, he's right there.
Nearly the pick they needed.
Oh, punt it.
They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it.
Oh, another safety could be in line.
Out comes comes the Dolphin
I
offense
perfectly
now
got
as
it
they
at
get
the
set
1
to
yard
take
line.
over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be
so
yes.
they got
They're
2
gonna have a lot of
yards.
confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer
get
this
a little
time?
closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now on second down, this is Gore. And he'll get this out.
See, like this will happen majority of the times that I'll get it at the 1 yard line or whatnot, and my defense won't be able to.
To third down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field.
Or that happens too, so they've gotten something going.
MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done. Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's
Let's
all
go.
about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And Amendola with a catch. A Dolphin first down as Tannehill is on target to the former Patriot Danny Amendola.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Only if we had that.
When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Holding offense.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
Following the penalty, it's Gore.
Oh my God.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time. And what's going to wind up being the final play. Back now at Lambeau. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Tannehill on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Now a handoff for Gore. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they'll bring him down.
Should have had him. Should have had Tannehill.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And this time he's got the
They'll get a field goal, or if they're going to go for it.
He's brought down at the 9.
Oh, they're going to go for it. Okay.
That leads us to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Back to throw, Tannehill. The sideline, and that's well
Stupid.
done. He's going to have the first down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
So now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running
Since it was so good.
Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And they'll be
there we go.
Here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
There we go.
They can't hook up here on the 4th.
Game over, basically.
Packers D comes up with a big stop. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing.
Should have went for a field goal to at least get points, but
still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he spins past him into space. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good for 19 of the first down.
Sick moves.
Myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Yeah, game over basically.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Kelly now to throw on third down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture it again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And give them a gain of 37. On first down, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. On second down, here's Tannehill. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by the rookie.
That is the game.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this
Thought that would work.
at the 38-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Jones.
There we go.
Down, but not before he gets
All we need is the knee and game over.
The Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
There we go. Another win in the column.
All teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that.
That was a surprising touchdown.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Jair got 2 interceptions.
So for the Packers, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, it was a game they really needed.
We fought for the win. So he is out for 5 weeks now. Alright. That is really what we like to hear. Let's advance to the next week. See what happens. Probably saying that, would you like to play Deshaun Kizer through the injury or keep Kelly? I'm just gonna keep Kelly, even though, do we have, okay, we have 53. It's like if I were to put him on. What did we release? Oh, we released Alex Light. I mean, it's understandable. We need another QB. I thought everything was manual with me. No. 2 players. I think it's just the Pleasant and... yeah, Mercedes Lewis, and then I think it's next week. Probably won't re-sign him, to be honest. I will re-sign Danny for sure. And then these 2 probably will, but... or the right outside linebacker, probably not, but... let's look. Who do we really need to look at? Halfbacks. No. No, not really. Right tackles is what we really need to look at. Alright. Alright. Probably gonna end the stream there. We've gotten from 5, so we've won 3 games tonight, which is not what I've expected, especially with the Patriots and the Rams. With the Rams being a good team and also the Patriots, I did not think we would win those games, but we did. We came out with the W. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow with this, or if I don't know if I'm gonna even stream at all. I've done 3 streams in a row. I'm not saying like it's boring or anything. It's just overall I gotta set myself up for school and everything. But I might. But if I do, it would probably be Warzone instead of Madden. I haven't played Warzone in a few days. Unless if I do like Warzone during the day and then Madden at night. And getting my like daily video in between there, and possibly getting other videos made and stuff like that. So yeah, it's obviously I'm not gonna pull like the 6-hour stream like I did yesterday or last night, like the night before tonight. So got 3 W's. Got some injury prone people. Now we know what I need to get for my franchise, because now we got like 23 picks in the draft, and 10 of them are in the first round, which is nice. And then we just pick up scraps in the last 4 rounds, that I know is we need a QB for sure, middle linebacker, offensive lineman, no matter what position, right and left outside linebacker for sure, a tight end, wide receiver, free, strong safeties. CB's not really because we have Alexander and Brown, but we also could pick someone up in free agency. Who else do we really need? Yes, right and left end. So, defensive lineman towards the end or whatnot. But I know for certain that if I can, I'm going to sign out of free agency Bryce Hager and possibly a few others that I picked up this overall through free agency. But if I don't, because a draft pick is way better, then obviously I'm going to keep the draft pick. I'm not going to release the draft pick for some stupid, or I may trade the draft picks for something throughout the draft, or I don't. It all depends what happens, and especially I may stream the draft, or I may just create it into a video. That way it's like not as boring. It's like all you're seeing is a draft, but it could be a stream too, because then it would be cool. Then you see the whole process of me drafting all 23 people. Because I will actually do that. Because it'll be fun and whatnot. Especially I have to do the fantasy franchise draft for the series, and then other series more to come that I've said in the video for the daily video of today. Even though it was like right at the 11:59 mark. Or for yesterday, and then I have to make one for today. So thank you for watching, for staying through this whole 3-hour stream of knowing who I need to draft for the draft and winning 3 wins unexpectedly. I was not expected with the Rams and the Patriots, like I said before. And we got to figure some out because of all these injuries that has been happening. And then surprisingly, the offensive line hasn't been injured. It's the fact of our starting QB got injured. Our starting tight end that I re-signed, which I kind of regret now because he's injured and he's 30 years old. And then our middle linebacker, yeah, he's young, so it's gonna happen. So hopefully stay positive, stay healthy throughout this whole entire quarantine thing, and have a good rest of your day.